Hey, you guys. If you're new, my name is P, and we're going to talk about the Sagittarius woman. First off, Sagittarius is a fire sign of the zodiac. The Sagittarius is ruled by the ninth house, and that is ruled over planet Jupiter. Jupiter is all about higher learning, education, philosophy, spirituality, risks, intuition, traveling distance, far distance. When it comes to the sign of Sagittarius, Sagittarius is a mutable fire. The fire that the Sagittarius has is untamable. It moves. It doesn't stay still. It's like a forest fire. A forest fire doesn't just burn one tree. It burns them all. The Sagittarius is a natural philosopher, a creative, wild, and free-spirited being. There are no limitations and no land she would not explore. Her ideas are endless, and there's so much on her to-do list, in which most times she never finishes. This often frustrates her, especially when it comes to seeing things through. But when she does finally decide to cooperate with discipline, she excels in ways that many can only dream of. Respectfully so, there is always an unchecked box on her list. She plans to one day cross them out, even if it isn't done in order. She's a great friend and confidant. Tell her your story and she'll tell you how amazing it was. Show her your loyalty, and there isn't a limit on what she would do to see you smile. Never be fake, because she will always be real. Never betray her trust, because she is very forgiving, but she'll never forget. Her heart is big, with a lot of love to give, but her wrath is just as powerful, and within seconds, you may no longer exist in her world. The Sagittarius woman is a superhero in a body of beautiful armor made of superior optimism and an irresistible craving for wonder. She searches far and wide for answers, with her experiences creating her truth. Nevertheless, the Sagittarius woman lives to be exact, and tactfulness takes up too much of her precious time. She's honest to a fault. Being truthful is a part of her love language. She wants the best for the ones she loves, and honesty is a very important part of that. In fact, honesty is so important to her that she'd rather break your heart with the truth than to betray you with a lie. She's a sensual lover, adventurous in every aspect of her relationships and connections. She dives headfirst into love, and her wild nature takes risks, even though it can be frightening. Did I mention she's brave and wise beyond her years, walking down roads and taking routes that very few would ever dare to take? She blends in with the crowd due to her mutability. When quiet, but when she speaks, she stands out like a butterfly whenever she wants to. Dare her if you choose, but be prepared to lose a challenge if you do. She doesn't like to compete, but with Mars on her side, she often wins one way or another. Her imagination is farther than she imagines, and there's very little she will not do. Her kind words flow like fountains, and her charisma rids the atmosphere of toxins, although she's capable of spreading her own toxins around too. The Sagittarius woman is feisty and sometimes afraid of what her potential might be, often standing in her own way, giving light to everything else except her own heart and her own beliefs. She is one that actually learns from her mistakes, growing fondly with maturity. She's an unforgettable goddess, living freely the exact way she wants to be. She can take criticism, but she prefers this to be mutual because she sees the potential in others. Jupiter expands her intuition and creativity. Because of this, she's great at many, many things. Usually so many things that it drives her up the wall. Still, with her hands full, she carries each trait with grace. She's not everyone's cup of tea, and she's okay with that. She understands her fire is untamable, so sometimes she's a loner for a while. Her desire to celebrate is strong. Having a good time all the time often leaves her energy depleted. But it's not very long until she rises again. She's full of ideas and theories. She's full of excitement and surprises. She's unpredictable and free. The Sagittarius woman embodies all the things she loves to be. This is P, the Sagittarian goddess, and I really hope you all enjoyed this take on the Sagittarius woman. I really enjoy writing this. And I just want to say that the Sagittarius woman is so beautiful to me. She's strong, she's wise. And although she's unpredictable, although she can be all over the place sometimes, she is a joy to be around. She is a woman of her experiences, and she trusts and believes in her values and morals because of this. And so, if you are a Sagittarius woman, leave me a comment down below and let me know how you feel about being a Sagittarius woman. Do you enjoy the thrill of your personality? I sure do.